Hey, what is up everyone? Kian here. So I've been seeing a lot of guides on YouTube lately on how to beat Bison, how to counter his moves. And that is something that I think about a lot too because I think understanding your own character's weaknesses can help you exploit your opponent's habits better. And some of the information that these YouTubers provide, some I agree with, and some are just wrong because there are always layers to these things. It's not as simple as Bison does this one move, so you punish him with this move. There's never a one solution to these problems. But as a Bison main, someone who's been through the trenches of online ranked matches, I know what makes him tick. I know what makes him sweat because these are the same things that keep me up at night. So today I'm going to tell you exactly what to do against Bison that will have him sweating. We're going to make him rethink every life choice that led them to picking Bison. Am I going to regret making this video in the future? Probably. But am I going to get a lot of views for this? Probably not, but we're doing it for the good of the FGC. Alright, if we're going to talk about Bison, we have to talk about scissors. I know. Bison's scissor kicks is busted, but let's really think about it from the Bison's perspective. When do they want to use scissors? What is the risk and reward for them? Well, obviously they don't want you to block it because it's -5 for them and you can punish with a light if they're too close with it, right? They definitely don't want to whiff it because they'll get punished hard. There's like a really long recovery time on it. There's like extra recovery time on it. So the best case scenario for them is when they get like a counter hit or a punish counter from you pressing too many buttons in their face, right? And as a reward they get like a free bomb setup, which we don't want that. So how do we stop them from doing that? Easy. Alright, now if you're going to take anything away from this video, this is the utmost important piece of information. The range you want to be standing at when playing against Bison is right outside of his light scissor kicks range. You want to maintain that distance. This limits a lot of Bison's options, okay? So his scissors will whiff, okay? And none of his normals will reach. Most Bison players are not going to be throwing out scissors willy-nilly if you're playing defensive and hanging back like this because it's too risky for them. So he's going to resort to like jump-ins or like drive rush normal or try to walk in and then like, you know, do this or something. They might medium scissor kick, but it's very risky and I'm going to tell you why in a bit. So when you're maintaining this distance, you don't want to just be like standing there walking back and forth or like just sitting there blocking. No, we're gonna be the aggressor, okay? The best defense against Bison is a good offense, okay? Mix up your approaches, you know, jump in. He's not gonna scissor you when you're at this distance, so you can like drive rush in, you know, throw some fireballs, you know, just walk in his face and then use your heavy buttons. Crouching medium kick or something. Crouching medium kick canceling the drive rush if he's walking at you. Fireballs. Anything to overwhelm his mental stack, okay? He's not going to be able to keep up. His offense is limited, so he's going to be playing more defensive. He's going to be hanging back more. And then you can just kind of like walk back, okay? And here's another very important tip as you're maintaining that space between you guys. When you feel like he's going to attack, neutral jump. This covers a lot of his approaches. Scissors, standing heavy punch, a drive rush. He can't do much to hit you out of the air unless he has like a really good read on you. But like, yeah. So like when you're maintaining this distance right outside scissors range, he can't do hell attack. See, he can't anti-hair with like the crouching heavy punch or standing heavy kick. Light scissors don't reach. Medium scissor is too slow. You can't react to it. So when you do these neutral jumps, just don't overdo it or else he might like dash up and then like hell attack or something. He can punish with a Psycho Crusher, but it's more of a read. He needs to charge, make sure you're at like the right distance so he can react to it. It has like a slow startup, but like he has to do it right when you're at the peak. It's just not something Bison players do. Psycho Crusher is like a much better tool for jumping attacks. I mean, the best he can get is probably like a standing heavy punch as you're landing, and it's usually at the tip, which you can easily just walk away. Neutral jumping also adds another layer of mental stack. It'll make your forward jump-ins more effective, more ambiguous, I would say. Less time for them to react, right? Okay, you're playing aggressive. You get a knockdown on him. Keep the pressure on him, okay? Throw him, shimmy him. Delay jab is really good. It beats drive reversal and wake up super. If possible, go for meaty jabs. So this will beat out both of his supers, Super 1, Super 3, because their startup is like 10 frames. So you just kind of want to keep him in the corner if you can. He's gonna try to like devil reverse out, but the moment you see him jump, just air to air normal him. And obviously meaty jab is really good because it'll beat up all his wake up options except block. But the timing is very difficult unless you have like a meaty setup like Ken. Yeah, Ken's meaty jab setup is really easy. Alright, let's talk about the boring stuff, his bomb setups. I know learning about other character setups when you don't play them is boring, so I'm going to explain it as short and simple as possible. The different version of bombs have different plus frames and distance on knockdown, so he can go for different setups. Light bomb sends you the closest, and heavy bomb is the best bomb for him. He gets the best Oki and pressure. You can tell which version bomb he uses depending on the normal he cancel it from. So from like light, it goes into light bomb, and then like medium goes into medium bomb. Actually, just crouching medium punch and crouching medium kick goes into medium bomb. A standing medium punch and like crouching medium punch can go into heavy bomb. He has different meaty setups depending on the bomb. You don't need to know all that. The most important thing you need to watch out for is the overhead into explosion. Just know that he's always fishing for that, and make sure to block or parry the overhead. Sometimes it's good to just take the throw. When you have the bomb on you, it's always a guessing game. Doesn't matter what version of the bomb, where you're at on the screen, you have to guess what he does next. There's some misinformation on the internet. I often hear people say like, oh, if you have the light bomb on you, you can just jab on wake up. No, don't do that, okay? Bison can easily punish you for pressing buttons on wake up. There's nothing to do but guess. Now, I will say there is one option that many Bison players don't expect, and that is just hold back, walk backwards. This beats drive rush throw, overhead shimmy attempts, drive rush like heavies, meaties. The only thing it loses to is drive rush, crouching, medium kick into heavy bomb. But they kind of have to read it. It's not their ideal combo route, but they don't risk much doing it. Just don't overuse it. Maybe on your first bomb knockdown, go for it. Again, it's a guessing game that's low risk, high reward for the Bison player. Either way, having a bomb on you sucks. If you get any breathing room, I recommend just go aggressive. Get a hit on Bison. Overhead is good. Go for a grab. Just go all out until the timer is almost up, and then you can like parry or something. Just gotta watch out for his overhead into explosion. Okay, finally there's Bison's Shadow Rise and its follow-ups, Devil's Reverse and Head Stomp. Easy to deal with when you're expecting it. Devil's Reverse is really good because of the risk and reward Bison gets from it. On block it's +4. That's practically like a free throw for him. The Devil's Reverse is actually really easy to punish from a full screen or somewhat far away. You just kind of wait for him to do the punch follow up. Also listen to the sound cue. When he goes hooah, just press crouching heavy punch, and this will get him like 99% of the time. Just whatever you do, don't DP unless you're 100% sure he's going to land in front of you, because he can hold back to feint, or he can like go behind you and you'll just lose if you DP. If he's close to you, the moment you see him go into the air, you just jump air to air him. You'll hit him every time. I think that pretty much covers most of his oppressive stuff. I wanted to keep the video short and simple, you know, just the basic stuff you need to watch out for against Bison and how to play against him in neutral. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these types of videos, or if you have other video ideas for me. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video.